Today we will be installing a Pro Touring enclosure on a Yamaha Drive.
Do it yourself, do it yourself, do it yourself, It's the one-stop shop for installing car parts.
These are the tools we'll be using today. These are the parts supplied in the kit. We are going to be installing the passenger and driver's side C channels first. We're going to start by removing the two front bolts that are holding the sun top onto the front upright. Next, we will align the holes in the C channel with the holes in the front of the sun top. This will show us where we need to drill the C channel. Once we have the point marked, we are going to punch and drill the marked point. Once you have your hole drilled, we are now ready to mount the C channel to the sun top. Be sure to use the provided spacers between the C channel and sun top. Be sure that you have the open end of the C channels facing out. Using the supplied hardware, we are going to bolt the C channel through the sun top mounting holes. For the rear, we are going to use a self-tapping screw and drill it through the pre-drilled hole we made. Next, we will hold the C channel up to the rear uprights and mark 2 points on the channel. With our points marked, we are now going to punch and drill a hole for mounting. Now we are ready to install the rear C channel to the cart. You're going to line up the holes with the center of the rear uprights. Once you have it in position, go ahead and use a self-tapping screw to install the rear C channel. Now that we have our C channels installed, we are going to install our side panels. When you are installing your side panels, use the lower C channel. The top one is for balance. Now we will move to the front of the cart to install the sleeves for the front uprights. It is easiest if you unzip them from the side panel. To install them, simply wrap them around the front upright and using the smaller zipper, zip the sleeve together. Under the seat back is where we will be attaching a flap. It has Velcro on each side and it will hold it in place. Next, we will remove all of the paper from the inside of the cart. Once that is done, we will go around the cart, making sure to tuck the ends of the panels under the seat to hold the bottom in, as well as attach the hooks to the underside of the cart. All of this is to keep the enclosure in its proper place. For our final step, we will be installing the valances. Once they are in place, all there is left to do is enjoy your new Pro Touring enclosure. You have now completed the installation of your Pro Touring enclosure. If you have purchased the optional club protector, please continue watching. We will now be going over the installation next. To start off the installation, we will be mounting the club protector C channel to the sun top. We will mark 2 points on the C channel, one on each side. Next, punch and drill out the points you marked. Now that our holes have been pre-drilled, we will mount the channel to the sun top with self-tapping screws. Next, we will be installing the lower bracket. It will be bolted onto the sweater basket. We will begin by holding the bracket in place and scoring the sweater basket where the bolts are going to be. I'm using the width of my index finger to gauge where the bracket will be bolted. Once we have it marked, we will punch and drill out the holes. After you drill it, make sure to run a file across the hole to make sure there are no sharp edges. Now that the holes are drilled out, we will install the brackets with the supplied hardware. With the bracket installed, we will be attaching the frame of the bag cover. The long end goes towards the bottom and gets held in place by a pin. Now that we have the frame installed, we will be installing the cover. Start by sliding the bead at the top of the cover into the C-channel. Once that is in position, wrap the cover around the frame. Inside the cover are snaps that will wrap around the frame to keep the parts linked. Go around the inside and button all the snaps around the frame. Once that is done, we will run the locking pin through the corner grommets of the bag cover. And you are now done with the installation of your Pro Touring bag cover.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and for all your golf car parts and accessories, check out DIYGolfCart.com and make sure to check out our other videos.